He was not born a monster. He tried to become a god, and the price chained him inside a mountain for centuries. The master vampire from Dracula Untold is not just the one who gave Vlad his powers. He is the first of them all, the original curse. A Roman ruler who summoned a demon was betrayed and became the prison that darkness itself built. Tonight, we uncover who he really was, how he was tricked, and why his revenge has been waiting for over 1,000 years. Before the fangs, before the wings, before the cave, there was a man. In early scripts, his name was Gaius Caesar, a Roman ruler, a tyrant, a warlord, a relative of Julius Caesar himself. History says Gaius was assassinated in 41 AD, but in the hidden story of Dracula Untold, he never truly died. He lived long enough to fear death, and fear makes kings do dangerous things. Gaius ruled an empire built on blood. He had armies, gold, power, but time was the one enemy he could not defeat. So he turned to something older than Rome, older than faith, older than God. Deep in the mountains, far from temples and priests, Gaius performed a forbidden ritual, but he did not discover it on his own. The knowledge was given to him by Baba Yaga. The ancient witch taught him how to speak the words, how to draw the symbols, how to open a door that no human was ever meant to open. She promised him power beyond death, dominion over men, immortality, a throne that time itself could not take away. She told him the demon would grant his wish. She did not tell him the price. When Gaius called into the dark, it was not angels who answered. It was something older, something that lived beneath the world. The demon came. Gaius did not ask to become a monster. He asked to become untouchable, to rise above all men, to rule forever. The demon agreed, and that agreement was the trap. His body was reshaped. His hunger was rewritten. His soul was chained to darkness itself. He became the first vampire. But the true punishment was not the thirst for blood. It was the prison. The demon did not release him into the world. It bound him to stone, to shadow, to a single place beneath Broken Tooth Mountain. The master vampire explains it himself. He is condemned, unable to leave, unable to walk the world he once ruled, unless another willingly accepts the curse in his place. Not by force, not by trickery, only by choice. So the first vampire became both king and captive, immortal but trapped, all-powerful but alone. A ruler turned into a relic, sealed inside a living grave, and he knows exactly who is responsible. The master does not say he was blessed. He does not say he was rewarded. He says he was condemned by the one who turned him, not the demon, the one who led him to the demon, Baba Yaga. In Slavic lore, Baba Yaga is not simply a witch. She is a keeper of forbidden paths, a dealer in dangerous knowledge, a being who gives power with one hand and ruin with the other. She is the one who revealed the ritual. She is the one who guided Gaius to summon the demon. She is the one who knew the outcome and allowed it anyway. She understood what the demon would do. She understood that the gift would become a curse. She understood that Gaius would not become a god, but a prisoner. And she did it because some doors must never be opened. Some powers must never be free. When she later warns Vlad not to drink human blood, it is not out of mercy. It is out of fear. Because if Vlad completes the transformation, the master vampire will be released. And if the master is released, the one who betrayed him will finally be hunted. Not by a man, not by an army, but by the first vampire, seeking revenge on the ancient witch who sold him to hell and locked him in the dark. Not all vampires are equal. Most lose themselves. They become animals, savages, creatures that only feed. But the master did not, and neither did Vlad. Their will is too strong, their minds too disciplined, their souls too stubborn to break. That is why the master waited centuries. He was not looking for a victim. He was looking for a successor, someone powerful enough to carry the curse without losing control, someone strong enough to survive what even he barely endured. The master already knew Vlad's name, his bloodline, his battles, his sins, which means he had been watching, guiding, testing the world for the one soul strong enough to free him. Even the attack that pushed Vlad to the cave may not have been chance. The master may have pulled the strings from the dark, like a spider waiting for the perfect fly. The master does not just want freedom, he wants revenge. Not on peasants, not on soldiers, not on kingdoms that have already turned to dust. His hatred is aimed higher and deeper, at the one who whispered the ritual, the one who opened the door, the one who promised power and delivered a prison. The demon was the executioner, but the witch was the architect. For more than 1,000 years, he has been trapped in silence, watching the world change while his fury stayed the same. Empires rose and fell, gods were renamed, languages died, but his memory of betrayal never faded. Gaius Caesar did not become a vampire by accident. He tried to steal the fire of hell, to command it, to rule it, to bend it to his will. And hell answered by chaining him to stone and shadow. He is not just the first vampire. He is the first man who tried to become a god and became a warning carved into flesh and darkness instead. The master vampire is not a creature driven by hunger. He is driven by humiliation, by the knowledge that he was used, that his ambition was turned into a cage, a ruler who wanted eternity, a summoner who trusted the wrong guide, a king who learned too late that demons and witches never give gifts. They only set traps. And somewhere in the dark, beneath a mountain that still remembers his screams, his revenge is not sleeping. It is waiting. And if you want to uncover what happened after Vlad, the next story is already waiting for you on screen.